Good afternoon, everyone. Today's webinar, we are going to have one a very important and very interesting feature of Proterminal, which is radar. So before we begin on this important feature in the discussion of it, you can just see on your screen. This is the radar screen that we will be able to discuss today. So you can see the colors green and red. These are basically the screener for bullish and the bearish stock. So we will discuss in detail regarding the entire feature of radar and how you can use it and how this feature you can utilize it for your trading purpose. Now, before I explain about the radar feature, let us understand what is Proterminal, because Proterminal is the platform in which the radar feature is available. So it's important for us to understand what is Proterminal and how you can subscribe for the Proterminal. Now, Proterminal is a platform for HDFC Securities client. It is a platform for investor, trader, or analyst to know the past, present, and future of the market. It's gathered data from thousands of sources from all over the world, presenting ready-to-use and real-time information to the users. In order to use Proterminal, first you need to subscribe it. So I will just gonna give you an example how you can subscribe to a Proterminal. This is the page that you can see at your screen. Is an online page for an online subscription of a Proterminal. You can see the rates and everything for 1 year. You just have to enter your user ID, your password, and your date of birth. You have to agree on terms and condition and click on subscribe now. So again, the important thing is that you should be the client of HDFC Securities. Only then you will be able to use our Proterminal. Now, once you subscribe in a Proterminal, you just have to log into your account. So we can see over here. You have to enter your password. And your date of birth. So it will take us to our empowered page, and then in order to go to the Proterminal, you have to click on the left hand side of our invest in ideas, which you can see over here in the Proterminal. Once you click in a Proterminal, a different page will open up. Now obviously if you have not subscribed for it, you will not get a Proterminal page for you. Now this is a normal Proterminal page. On the top of it, you can see all the main feature, including dashboard, watch list, portfolio news, charts, research, account report, and radar also. So we have to click on radar, and the page that I have discussed with you before will open up. Now this is the radar, the page which will give you the brief idea of a stock which has a bullish or a bearish trend. Now many of you might have used the screener such as the bullish screener or the bearish screener to filter the stock for your intraday trade. So just like that, we have a screener available which have a visual representative. So what it will do for us is, instead of you trying to deal with the numbers all the time, it will give you a visual representative which are the stock which is breaking the resistance 1, resistance 2, or resistance 3, and similarly which are the stock which is breaking S1, S2, or S3, support 1, support 2, or support 3 levels. Not only support 1 or the resistance, but apart from that also some other the factors such as day high, the stock which is trading at day high, the stock which is trading at 52-week high, or the stock which has just broken the previous day high. So you can see over here, if you can just give you an example, there are overall 70 stock which have broken the previous day high as of 1:30. So once you click on that, you will find the list of stock which has just broken the previous day high as of 1:30. You can buy or sell the stock right away from here itself. What you can also do is you can customize your event, or you can select a particular sector. So in case you don't want information for the entire market, you just need information for a particular sector. Let's say for the banking stock, you just have to click on a banks. Once you click on a bank, only for the banking stock, the stock which have given us a bullish or a bearish trend will open up. So over here you can see in a banking stock, as of 12:30, there are two stock which have been trading on a day high. Similarly, there have been around two stock which has just broken the resistance 2 level. Now this R1, R2, R3, these all are calculated as per the pivot point calculation. So there are two stock which has broken the pivot point, and similarly are three stock which has just broken the R3 level as of 12 p.m. So you can just see the stock, just filter out the stock based on the support and resistance level, day high, 52-week high low, which is again the very important thing for many of the trader who track the 52-week high or lows of the market. So you can also check that with every time it will be there, like on every half an hour basis you can check it, or you can check it also on a 60 minutes or 15 minutes basis. So if I click over here on a 15 minutes, then the radar will update you on every 15 minutes which are the stock which has given a new high, or which have reached to R1, R2, or which are the stock which has given a day high. Similarly, if I click on a 60-minute period, it will update me on a hourly chart on an hourly basis which are the stock which has just broken the 60-minute the R1, R2, or which are the stock which has gone above the day high or day low. So just like the bullish indicator, we have a bearish indicator also, which is which you can see over here, which is day low, stock trading below previous day low, and the stock gap down, and the stock which has filled up gap up, means the stock which has opened uh, above the closing price and now have again filled up the gap. So now there is a possibility that it might go down. So just like we have a bullish screener, we also have a bearish screener where you can just check the stock which are the stock trading at the bullish trend. What you can also do is basically just have a 2 or 3 confirmation before taking a trade. So what you can do is you can see which are the 100, let's say in the example over here, which are the 104 stock which has broken previous day low, and out of these you can again check whether any of the particular stock is also trading below the S1 level, below the support one. So means that the stock is trading below previous day low, and also it has if broken the support one. What will happen in that is that it is a confirmation that the stock trend is highly negative and it might go down. So this is again the 30-minute period interval that we have selected. You can also select 60-minute interval, and you will more or less we get a same kind of a result. There will be mostly a same kind of a stock, but there will be a less noise in 60-minute time frame compared to 15 minutes. So again, in a 60-minute time frame, you can see there are 260 stock which has broken previous day low at 9:30. So once you click over here, you can find the list of stock which are the stock which has broken the previous day low as of 9:30. And you can again, if you have any bearish view on any particular of those stock, you can take a trade into it. So these are the main basic feature of a radar. Basically, what it does is the screener that you might be using it already, either in Proterminal or somewhere else. Just like that, this is a visual presentation of the numbers. So you don't have to manually search it on the same screen. At a one screen only, you will be able to find the stock either giving you the bullish or the bearish trend as of now at the present time. So again, for a particular stock also you can search it. Let's say I want to search for HDFC Bank. So you can just write HDFC Bank and search it. So you will get in detail of a HDFC Bank, where it is as of now trading, what is the day high, day low, event type, all those things you will see it. So you can see HDFC Bank between 9:15 to 9:30, the event was day low. It was a bearish kind of an event. When it made a day low between 9:15 to 9:30. Then it made a day high between 10:30 to 11:30. Again, this is the 1 hour time frame that we have selected. which was a bullish event. And since then onwards, it has only made a bullish event. It has broken the between 10:30 to 11:30. Again, in that period, it has broken the previous day high, and then between 11:30 to 12:30, it has again made a new day high, which was earlier between 10:30 to 11:30. It has made a new day high, and then again between 11:30 to 12:30, it has again broken the previous day high. So it came down, came up again, and then again just very recently, like between 12:30 to 11:30, it has again made a day high. So all the event of HDFC Bank for intraday has been bullish apart from the first 15 minutes. So like this, you can search for any other stock also. Let's say we can select SBI Bank. So we can select State Bank of India, and you can see the trend for the day. So for the SBI, it's kind of an complex kind of a mixed match day as of now. 9:15 to 9:30, you can see it had made a day low, just like most of the banking stock today. And then it has same time it's also it was able to break the previous day high. So it's made a day low, and in the same time frame it went up and breaks the previous day high, and from then onwards it was a mixed match. One time frame you can see a bearish event and then a bullish event, so kind of a mixed match for the SBI. So you can see just like this, you can also check some other stock from some other sector also, and not only for NSE but also for the BSE exchange. But again, the most important thing is depend mostly on an individual how you can utilize these indicators, this screener. You can customize also. In order to customize for your individual trading, what you can do is just click on the customize event, and you can just untick the event that you don't want. Let's suppose you are not interested in gap up or gap down, so you can just click on gap up. So gap up option will move out of the screener, and gap down also will do similar thing. Click on it, so it will move out of the screener. In case you want only one particular screener, let's suppose you only interested in the stock which has broken previous day high or which has broken previous day low. So what you have to do is you have to untick everything else. So only two options have been selected as of now: break previous day high or break previous day low. So in this we will see at around 9:30 there were 102 stock from all the sector. Now again, we have not selected a particular sector. So from all the sector there are 182 stock at 9:30 which has broken the previous day high, and then 153, then 129, then 105, then 86, then 91. So this is again for 30-minute interval that we've selected, and just like that there are 260 stock which in the morning made a break the previous day low, and then 217 stock, then 129, then 99 stock, then 104, and then you can just keep on going down, and you will be able to find the numbers of a current time. Again, if you select 60-minute, it will have lesser noise. At 9:30 there was 182 stock which has broken previous day high, then 227, then 155, 144, 119, and 88 stock. So this is the basic of how you can basically use the radar feature. Just like selecting a previous day high and low, someone might be comfortable or might be having some strategy using gap up or gap down. So you can just tick on a gap up and non-tick the rest of them. And in this case, you will get a stock which has been making a gap up or a gap down. Again, the time frame is very important. You can select 15 minute, 30 minute, or a 60-minute interval. So this is a basic of a radar feature that we have available in our Proterminal. I hope we have covered all the basic point of it. Any question regarding the feature or regarding a Proterminal, please ask it. It's a good opportunity. You can clear your doubt and have your information very clear regarding the feature so that you can use it. So any question regarding the FAQ or regarding the radar feature, do ask me right now. You can see the question panel. You just have to enter your query, your question into it and your name, and we will be more than happy to answer your question. Okay, so we have a first question coming from Mr. Ramesh. Is there any subscription charges for this terminal? Mr. Ramesh, yeah. So as we have just discussed, we have in order to get a pro terminal, you need to subscribe it first, and in order to subscribe it, there is an annual charges which you can see it while subscribing it. Also, what I will suggest you is to basically communicate with your relationship manager. If you have an appointed RM, you can communicate with him, and he will also guide you regarding the pro terminal access and how you can take it. Or else you can directly visit our page and you can just see the charges, which is 1999 for 1 year period. Okay, so we have another question coming from Ms. Priya. Is this feature available only during market hour? Ms. Priya, obviously, so this feature is, what Radar does basically is provide us a live market update. So in order to use this feature, you need to be there during the live market. You have to use it during the live market only. So before 9:15, you will not be able to see anything over here. The entire screen will be, completely blank basically. So in order to use it, you have to log in during the market hour and identify the stock that you want to buy it for a short term, long term, or for an intraday basis. You have another question from Ms. Monica Devi. What is the benefit of a radar? The benefit is again simple. In case someone want to buy the stock for an intraday basis, they want to go with the momentum. So what they can do, they can just see the stock which has just broken the R1, the resistance level 1, or the stock which has just broken the S1, the support level 1, and they can as per the momentum they can take a trade. Also, it's for good for the long-term investor. Also, what they can do basically is identify the stock which has been which has just broken the 52-week high or 52-week low, and they can, as per their analysis, they are, again, this is just a one feature. There are other feature, other screen available, and you can use other things also to analyze your prediction, to predict the market, and take a trade. So, Mr. Ashok, we have another question. Are you providing any technical screener like RSI, MACD, etc.? Mr. Ashok, those features are available, but not in the radar. We have a different in a pro terminal only. Once you subscribe for a pro terminal, in a pro terminal there will be a different technical screener available. In that you can shortlist the stock. You can basically screen the stock as per the technical indicators such as RSI, MACD, or CCI, or any other moving averages, or whatever kind of a technical indicator that you want, you can screen the stock as per that. Okay, guys. So considering a time constraint, we will take the last question from Mr. Azad. Subscription charges for how long? So Mr. Azad, the pro terminal subscription charges will be, as you can see on your screen also. It will be there for 1 year. So once you subscribe 1999 plus taxes, it will be there. You will get a subscription for the pro terminal for 1 year period. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for joining our this webinar on Radar. I'm hopeful that the session was very useful for you. And for any other update or any other webinar that you might have missed, or you want to join our webinar, or you want to understand about any other product that we have in our offering, you can go to our YouTube page and you can check out all the video that we have uploaded for all the previous webinar that we have recorded. On almost all the product, we have uploaded a video on our YouTube channel. So do go there and understand it, understand the product, and you will be able to use it very well. So thank you, guys. Have a great trading day. Thank you very much. Signing off.